Have you ever wondered what became of the cast of Monty Python and the Holy Grail after the credits rolled? This iconic 1975 comedy has kept audiences laughing for nearly 5 decades with its brilliant satire and endlessly quotable scenes. But the actors behind King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, and the many other colorful characters each went on their own unique journeys after the film's success. In this video, we'll explore where life took these comedic legends, how Holy Grail shaped their careers, the highs and lows they encountered along the way, and the lasting impact they had on comedy, film, and television. So join us as we look back at the lives and legacies of the actors who made Monty Python and the Holy Grail an unforgettable masterpiece. John Cleese, born on October 27, 1939 in Weston-super-Mare, England, was 35 years old when he starred in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. As a founding member of the Monty Python comedy troupe, Cleese played multiple memorable characters in the film, including Sir Launcelot the Brave, the Black Knight, Tim the Enchanter, and the taunting French Guard. His versatility in switching between these roles demonstrated his comedic genius and solidified his place as one of British comedy's finest. Monty Python and the Holy Grail remains one of his most iconic contributions to cinema, celebrated for its absurd humor and satirical take on Arthurian legend. Cleese's rise to fame began with his involvement in the Cambridge Footlights, a student comedy troupe at Cambridge University, where he met future Monty Python members like Chapman and Eric Idle. The group's breakthrough came with Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969, a surreal sketch comedy show that revolutionized British television. After Monty Python, Cleese found further success with Fawlty Towers, which he co-created with his first wife, actress Connie Booth. The sitcom, which aired in 1975, introduced his legendary portrayal of Basil Fawlty, a neurotic hotel owner. Fawlty Towers is considered one of the greatest British comedies of all time, with Cleese's performance earning critical acclaim and lasting popularity. In addition to his work with Monty Python and Fawlty Towers, Cleese also starred in films such as A Fish Called Wanda, 1988, which he co-wrote and starred in alongside Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Kline. The film was a commercial success and earned Cleese an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Cleese also appeared in notable roles in the Harry Potter series as Nearly Headless Nick and in 2 James Bond films as Q. Cleese's personal life has been equally eventful. He has been married 4 times. His first marriage to Connie Booth produced a daughter, Cynthia, but ended in divorce in 1978. His second marriage was to actress Barbara Trentham, with whom he had a daughter, Camilla. They divorced in 1990. His third marriage to psychotherapist Alice Faye Eichelberger ended in 2008, reportedly after a costly and public divorce. In 2012, Cleese married jewelry designer Jennifer Wade, and their relationship has been notably more private and stable. Throughout his career, Cleese has experienced both career highs and controversies. His outspoken views on political correctness and comedy have drawn attention, and he has occasionally been criticized for his bluntness. Nevertheless, Cleese remains a beloved figure, active in both film and television, and continues to perform and engage with fans. Now, in his 80s, he remains an influential figure in the world of comedy, with his work continuing to be celebrated worldwide. Terry Gilliam, born on November 22, 1940, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, is an iconic actor, director, and animator, best known for his roles in Monty Python films, including his memorable performance as Patsy, the loyal servant to King Arthur, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. At 34 years old when the film was released, Gilliam's comedic versatility was on full display as he took on multiple roles, including the Green Knight, the Knight of Camelot, the Old Man from Scene 24, Bridgekeeper, Sir Bors, and even animating some of the film's famous cutout animations. His energetic performances and knack for absurd humor made him a standout in Monty Python's ensemble cast. Gilliam's personal life has been a subject of interest, and while he remains relatively private, several aspects are well known. He married his wife, Maggie, in 1973, and the couple has remained together ever since. They have 3 children, a son named Harry, and 2 daughters, Holly and Grace. Gilliam's family life, including his long-lasting marriage, appears to be stable and supportive, providing him with a strong foundation amidst his career highs and lows. His professional journey began in the 1960s, when Gilliam moved to the UK to work for the BBC. He initially gained recognition for his distinctive animated segments on Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969 to 1974, which featured his surreal cutout animation style. His animations were a significant part of the show's visual identity and played a crucial role in its success. Despite being an American, Gilliam quickly became an integral part of Monty Python, contributing to both the group's television series and their feature films. Monty Python and the Holy Grail marked one of the high points of his career. Gilliam's energetic performances in multiple roles were a perfect match for the film's absurd and satirical tone. His turn as Patsy, the long-suffering servant, became one of the most beloved characters in the film. Gilliam's career after Monty Python has been marked by both critical acclaim and commercial failure. He went on to become a celebrated director, best known for his surreal and visually striking films such as Brazil, 1985, The Fisher King, 1991, and 12 Monkeys, 1995. These films were known for their innovative storytelling and often dealt with themes of madness, bureaucracy, and dystopia. However, his directing career was not without its difficulties. Some of his projects, like The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, faced numerous setbacks, including budget problems, cast changes, and production delays. Despite these struggles, Gilliam's reputation as an innovative and visionary filmmaker has only grown. As of now, Terry Gilliam is 84, continuing to be active in the world of film and animation. Graham Chapman, born on January 8, 1941, in Leicester, England, is best known for his role as King Arthur in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. At 34 years old when the film was released, Chapman delivered a memorable performance, playing the serious yet often absurd King Arthur, along with the voice of God, the Middle Head, and the Hickoing Guard. His work with Monty Python solidified his place as one of the most iconic figures in comedy. Chapman's personal life was notable for his openness about being gay, one of the first British celebrities to publicly acknowledge his sexuality in the 1970s. He was in a long-term relationship with writer David Sherlock, and the two adopted a son, John Tomachek. Despite the challenges he faced as an openly gay man in a conservative era, Chapman was known for his candidness about his life and his ability to break social barriers both on and off screen. Chapman's career began in Cambridge, where he met John Cleese. Their partnership led to the formation of Monty Python, alongside other members like Eric Idle, Terry Jones, Michael Palin, and Terry Gilliam. The group revolutionized British comedy with Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969, known for its surreal and satirical humor. Chapman was integral to the team, contributing to some of the group's most famous sketches, such as The Dead Parrot and The Ministry of Silly Walks. Monty Python and the Holy Grail marked a high point in Chapman's career. His portrayal of King Arthur was straight-faced and dignified, providing a perfect contrast to the absurdity of the situations around him. The film became a cult classic, and Chapman's comedic genius was a key part of its success. He also starred in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, playing Brian Cohen, a man whose life intersects absurdly with religious figures, further cementing his legacy in comedy. Though his career was filled with high points, Chapman also faced personal struggles. He struggled with alcoholism for much of his life, which at times impacted his work. However, after achieving sobriety, he was able to focus on other projects, including his memoir, A Liar's Autobiography, which humorously recounted his life and experiences, offering insight into both his personal and professional struggles. In 1988, Chapman was diagnosed with throat cancer, which later spread to his spine. He passed away on October 4, 1989, at the age of 48, just one day before Monty Python's 20th anniversary. His death was a tragic loss, but his legacy continues to live on through his work with Monty Python, which remains influential in the world of comedy. Chapman's combination of talent, wit, and courage in his personal life made him a groundbreaking figure in the entertainment world. Eric Idle, a multi-talented comedian, actor, writer, and musician, was born on March 29, 1943. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975, he was 32 years old and contributed to the film's comedic depth with various memorable roles, including Sir Robin the Not Quite So Brave as Sir Launcelot, the Dead Collector, and Roger the Shrubber. Idle's clever writing and distinctive wit left an indelible mark on the film, and he was known for his ability to create humor through song, often performing pieces he wrote himself. Idle attended Pembroke College, Cambridge, where he studied English and joined the Cambridge Footlights, the student-run comedy club. There, he met future stars in the comedy world and honed his skills in satire and sketch comedy. After university, he joined the British sketch show Do Not Adjust Your Set, where he worked with Michael Palin, Terry Jones, and Terry Gilliam. This collaboration laid the foundation for Monty Python, the comedy troupe they formed in 1969, along with John Cleese and Graham Chapman. The group went on to produce Monty Python's Flying Circus, which cemented Idle's reputation as a sharp satirist and innovator in comedy. In his personal life, Idle has experienced both joy and challenges. He married actress Lynn Ashley in 1969, and the couple had one son, Carrie, before divorcing in 1975. He later married Tanya Kosovich in 1981, a former model. The couple has a daughter named Lily. By most accounts, Idle has maintained a stable and happy marriage with Kosovich, with whom he often appears at events and public engagements. Idle is known for his close friendships with his Monty Python castmates, especially John Cleese, although the group members famously engaged in friendly and sometimes less friendly sparring throughout their careers. Following Monty Python's Flying Circus, he embarked on various solo projects, including the creation of the musical Spamalot, a Tony Award-winning Broadway adaptation of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Spamalot, which premiered in 2005, became a major success and introduced Monty Python's humor to a new generation. Idle has also made cameo appearances in films and television, often playing comedic roles that draw on his British wit and unique persona. His musical contributions, particularly his song Always Look on the Bright Side of Life from Monty Python's Life of Brian, have become iconic in popular culture. Idle's wit and humor have translated into several books as well, including his 2018 memoir, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, a sort of biography where he offers insights into his personal life, career, and the impact of Monty Python. As of now, Eric Idle is 81 and remains active in both entertainment and public life, often making appearances at events and reflecting on his work with Monty Python. Michael Palin, born on May 5, 1943 in Sheffield, England, is a celebrated comedian, actor, writer, and television presenter. At 32 years old during the making of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975, he played a variety of roles, including Sir Galahad the Pure, Dennis the Peasant, and the leader of the Knights Who Say Ni. His versatility and comedic timing were key to the success of the film, contributing to its reputation as one of the most beloved and influential comedies of all time. Palin's journey into comedy began at Oxford University, where he studied modern history and met Terry Jones, a future Monty Python collaborator. Together with John Cleese, Eric Idle, Graham Chapman, and Terry Gilliam, they formed Monty Python. The group's sketch show, Monty Python's Flying Circus, aired from 1969 to 1974 and revolutionized comedy. Palin's performances, whether playing an absurd knight or a frustrated peasant, showcased his ability to create humor from a wide range of characters. Beyond Monty Python, Palin enjoyed a successful career as an actor, writer, and presenter. He appeared in Python films like Life of Brian, 1979, and The Meaning of Life, 1983, and gained fame for his travel documentaries, starting with Around the World in 80 Days, 1890. These documentaries were not just travelogues, but also reflected Palin's personality, combining humor with fascinating cultural insights. Other notable projects include Pole to Pole, 1992, and Himalaya, 2004. In his personal life, Palin married Helen Gibbons in 1966. The couple has 3 children, a son named Thomas, and 2 daughters, Rachel and William. Their marriage has remained strong, with Palin often mentioning his family as a grounding force in his life. He is known for being private about his personal life, focusing more on his work and creative projects. Despite the incredible success of Monty Python, Palin's career saw some quieter periods. However, his work in travel documentaries and books like Hemingway's Chair, 1999, and The Python Years, Diaries 1969 to 1979, 2006, have kept him in the public eye and maintained his reputation as a beloved figure in British comedy. His candid reflections on his time with Monty Python and his later projects show a man who has embraced both the highs and lows of his career. As of 2024, Michael Palin is still alive, now 81 years old, and continues to be active in his career, though he has taken a step back from the spotlight. His influence in comedy, especially within Monty Python, is undeniable, and his legacy as a writer, performer, and presenter remains strong. While he enjoys a quieter life with his family, his contributions to the entertainment world have left an indelible mark on both comedy and television. Terry Jones, born on February 1, 1942 in Colwyn Bay, Wales, was 33 years old when he starred in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. A founding member of the Monty Python comedy troupe, Jones played several iconic roles in the film, including Sir Bedivere, Dennis's mother, Prince Herbert, and the left head of the two-headed knight. His versatility as both an actor and voice artist made him a key contributor to the film's enduring success. Jones began his career in comedy while studying at Oxford University, where he met fellow Python members Michael Palin, Eric Idle, and Graham Chapman. He later became a member of Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969, where his surreal humor and innovative ideas helped shape the show's distinctive style. Beyond his performance work, Jones was an accomplished writer and director, with his creative influence central to Monty Python's groundbreaking success. Monty Python and the Holy Grail was a landmark film, and Jones not only starred in it, but co-directed it with fellow Python member Terry Gilliam. This partnership created a unique blend of absurd humor and cinematic innovation that resonated with audiences worldwide. Jones's work on the film is still remembered as one of his defining contributions to comedy. In addition to his work on Monty Python, Jones directed Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, which is regarded as one of the greatest comedy films ever made. His work also extended to other projects, including the children's show The Wind in the Willows, 1996, which he both wrote and directed, showcasing his versatility across genres. Jones's personal life included 2 marriages. His first, to Alison Telfer in 1970, resulted in 2 children, Bill and Sally, before they divorced in 1986. He later married Anna Soderstrom, with whom he had a daughter, Siri. Jones kept his family life private, but his relationships occasionally attracted media attention, especially his second marriage due to the age difference. In his later years, Jones faced a diagnosis of primary progressive aphasia, a form of dementia that affects speech and language. Despite this, he continued to work, writing a book, and maintaining his sense of humor. Sadly, Jones passed away on January 21, 2020, at the age of 77. Jones's legacy lives on through his work with Monty Python, his solo projects, and the lasting impact he had on the world of comedy. His contributions to Monty Python and the Holy Grail and other Python films remain vital to his career, and his work continues to influence comedians and entertainers around the world. Connie Booth, born on December 2, 1944, in Indianapolis, Indiana, is best known for her role as the witch in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. At 30 years old when the film was released, Booth's performance as the witch, who is falsely accused of being a witch by a mob, was one of the film's memorable comedic moments. Her delivery of the iconic line, "She's a witch," has remained a favorite among fans of the film. Booth's unique comedic style and presence were key to her involvement in the Monty Python group. Originally from the United States, Booth moved to the UK in the early 1960s to pursue acting and studied at the University of East Anglia. Her career in theater flourished, and she became involved in television and film. As a talented actress, she quickly gained recognition for her sharp wit and improvisational skills, making her a perfect fit for Monty Python's irreverent humor. Booth's personal life became closely linked with the Monty Python troupe when she married John Cleese in 1968. The two not only shared a marriage but also collaborated professionally, co-writing the beloved British sitcom Fawlty Towers. Their daughter, Cynthia Cleese, was born in 1971. Despite their professional success, the marriage ended in divorce in 1978. Although their personal relationship didn't last, their creative partnership in writing Fawlty Towers continued to be highly influential. The show, which aired in the 1970s, is considered one of the greatest British sitcoms of all time, with Booth's portrayal of Polly earning praise for her charm and comedic timing. After her work with Monty Python and Fawlty Towers, Booth's career became more selective. She appeared in a few films and television projects, but gradually stepped away from the public eye. She focused on her family life and, over time, became more involved in writing. Booth also found success as an author, having written several books. In her personal life after her divorce from Cleese, Booth remarried to author Charles Stross. Together they have a daughter, but Booth has kept much of her personal life private. She chose to live away from the limelight, focusing on family and writing. Her decision to stay out of the public eye after her acting career may have kept her from being a household name in later years, but it allowed her to maintain a more peaceful life away from the pressures of fame. As of now, Connie Booth is 79 and lives in the United States. While she has stepped back from acting, her contributions to Monty Python and Fawlty Towers have left a lasting impact on British comedy. Her work in these iconic productions continues to be celebrated by fans and critics alike. Carol Cleveland, born on January 13, 1942, in London, England, was 33 years old when she appeared in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. Known for being one of the most recognizable female members of the Monty Python troupe, Cleveland played the roles of Zoot and Dingo in the film, showcasing her comedic talent and versatility. While she wasn't one of the core members of Monty Python, she was an integral part of their television and film projects, appearing in many Python sketches and films. Cleveland's career with Monty Python began when she was introduced to the group in 1969. She first appeared on Monty Python's Flying Circus, where she became known for her ability to play both comedic and sometimes absurd characters. Her roles often stood out due to her ability to balance sharp wit with physical comedy, making her a memorable part of the ensemble. While the male members of Monty Python dominated most of the main roles, Cleveland's presence in many of their works was essential, and she appeared in every Python film, including Life of Brian, 1979, The Meaning of Life, 1983, and the Monty Python Live at the Hollywood Bowl, 1982. Although Cleveland's work with Monty Python made her famous, she also had a successful career outside of the group. She appeared in various other television shows and films, particularly in British television. One of her notable roles was in The Goodies, another British comedy series, and she also made guest appearances in shows like Doctor Who and The Two Ronnies. Her acting range allowed her to navigate a variety of genres and characters, from comedic to more serious roles, further demonstrating her acting talent. Carol Cleveland's personal life has been relatively private. She married her husband, writer and actor Norman Jones, in the 1970s. The couple has 2 children together. Despite the challenges of balancing family life with her demanding career, Cleveland's relationship with Jones has been described as loving and supportive, and the family has remained largely out of the public eye, maintaining a sense of privacy amid Cleveland's high-profile work with Monty Python. Although she was often overshadowed by the male-dominated Monty Python group, her talent was always evident. She was integral to the troupe's success, offering a rare female perspective in a comedy world dominated by men. In fact, the fact that she was included so frequently in Monty Python sketches and films speaks to her skill and the respect she earned from the group. However, her career also faced setbacks, as her association with Monty Python was often the primary focus of media attention, limiting her exposure in other areas. As of now, Carol Cleveland is 82, enjoying her retirement years. She remains fondly remembered for her contributions to Monty Python and the wider comedy world. And that wraps up our look at the incredible journeys of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail cast. Each member left a lasting impact on comedy, shaping the humor we know and love today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Holy Grail moments in the comments. See you next time.